Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the true secret to SMMA success. 4 or 5 things that I truly believe have been the determining factor of my success in the SMMA industry. So guys, you probably noticed that we've been not very active on social media for the past week or so on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music and Instagram. And the reason being is we've been spending the past 2 weeks building a new 2023 Meta Ads Mastery. Alongside that, we've just released a brand new kind of complete course on Go High Level. So it includes all new 2023 strategies, the brand new testing strategies that are getting our clients results, how to set up your Facebook pixel in 2023 using the new iOS 14 updates, how to do your conversions, how to create our warm targeting options, how to do webinar funnels, every single detail you need to know to go from a complete Facebook ad beginner all the way up to literally running the most expert Facebook ad campaigns that we run day in, day out for our 9-figure clients. Not only that, we've also released our Go High Level module, which practically copy and paste of our Go High Level account. We give you a snapshot of our lead generation clients that has the exact sales funnel we use. It has the exact automations we use, the exact pipeline we use, the exact calendar we use. So you literally download this snapshot into your Go High Level account and you get all of the stuff that we're using for our clients. You just change the logos and change the copies depending on what niche you're in. It's fucking unbelievable. It also takes you through how to set up your Twilio account, how to set up your sub accounts, how to set up literally everything so you're an expert on Go High Level and you just copy and paste everything we've done over the past 6 months of testing over £250,000 in ad spend on these automations. So you just copy and paste all of the automations that we have. So if you're new to the channel, we have the Digital Culture Academy, which is our SMMA mentorship program. We've just added these brand new 2 modules to the course. So if you're an existing member, you get those modules for free essentially, because we never upsell any new modules. Once you're in, you get all new updates to the Academy, and yeah, enjoy. If you're not a member of the Academy and you want to join and you want to become a member of the Academy to get access to these new modules, click the link in the description, check out all of the information, drop me a message on Instagram, but those 2 modules alone should be priced over $1,500. The price of the Academy due to these new modules is going up in April by a few $100s, so if you are thinking about getting in, get in now. And go from there. Alternatively, if you don't want to get into the Academy and you want to get access to that snapshot, which has our automations, our funnel templates, and everything that we use to get our clients amazing results, click the link in the description for the 14-day free trial on Go High Level. It is a shameless affiliate link, but hopefully we've made the affiliate link worthwhile for you, because once you create an account through the affiliate link, if you drop me a message on Instagram, send me a screenshot of you using the affiliate link, I will send you the link for the snapshot that you can then upload into your Go High Level account and get all of the stuff. So that is kind of incentive to use the affiliate link. So hopefully you don't think I'm one of those shameless affiliate link pricks on YouTube. I just thought it'd be a nice way to introduce the snapshot to YouTube without discrediting the Academy members that have paid for it. But without further ado, guys, into the video of the secrets to SMMA success. So I've been thinking about this a lot over the past 2 weeks, especially because we've been adding these new modules to the Academy, which is, what are the true success kind of qualities, characteristics of someone who will own a successful SMMA? And the reason why I'm saying this is so many people are starting a social media marketing agency. However, it's still incredibly easy to sign clients once you know what you're doing. And that's a funny dynamic. It's very odd to see, and I don't think it would happen in any other industry. And I think it's because people don't know what they're doing. People have no idea what it actually takes to run an SMMA. And I actually don't think many people that start an SMMA, put SMMA in their Instagram bio, actually know what a social media marketing agency actually does. I think what most people think is you start an agency, you find someone who can deliver Facebook ads in a different country, you sign the clients, or you find someone to sign clients for you, give it to them, you skim off the top and you move on. Even if you don't do that, I still think people are very shocked when they find out what they actually have to do for a client. They're very shocked when they find out, shit, I've not got to just make one ad and put that on a Facebook ad and get it up and loads of leads come through. I've got to actually do a testing phase. I've got to constantly change ads. I've got to get on calls all the time. People are very shocked. So I think one of the biggest secrets to SMMA, and this sounds so stupid, is actually understanding the business model and what it takes. Because once you once you get that out of the way, you're almost in the top 10% of agencies as it is. If you can get on a meeting and speak fluently about Facebook ads, speak fluently about sales funnels, speak fluently about email marketing, be able to answer any question the client gives you, you're already head and shoulders above the rest. Because we got on a client call last week, on Wednesday last week, and they were working with another agency. She was so unhappy with them. She's been working with them for a month, and she said, Harry, working with this agency is the first time my staff members have ever heard me scream and like shout. And I was like, this is just terrible. I can't believe this is even being said about an agency. And I said, why? And she was like, well, I just don't understand what they're doing. I asked them, why are they making a funnel? Why are they doing this email? Why are they doing this ad? And they can't give me the answers. And I think that spoke volumes. It's the fact that most SMMAs, they will do stuff for clients, but they don't understand why they're doing them. It's because they've just been told they need to do them, and it's just a copy and paste job of someone that has told them who copy and pasted that. It's kind of like Chinese whispers of how you're supposed to run a successful social media marketing agency, and it ends up being something that it's absolutely not. So I think number one is actually understand the business model you're in, actually understand the services you're in, and then you're already in the top percent. But moving into the more harder skills of what you need to actually have to be successful in social media marketing, I think you need to be super creative. You have to have creativity. You have to be able to think, right, how can I position this brand in the best way on social media? How can I talk about the benefits in a particular way that's going to spark emotion, hit pain points, and get someone to buy a product or service? You need to have that creativity. You're going to need it in everything you do. You're going to need it in your emails you write, the funnels you design, the ads you design, the ad copy you write, even how to build a strategy around it, because the strategy is going to be slightly different for a dentist to an online coach. So creativity is huge. Number two is consistency. And this is something that people really, really struggle with, because when they get into social media marketing, people have pitched it to them that it's very minimal work, you earn loads of money for doing nothing, and when you have to be consistent and almost switch from a 9 to 5 of that normal job into a SMMA, which is fucking 10 times the hours that is, people are shocked. And the only way you're going to sign a client is if you're consistent with your outreach. That's step one. If you're not consistently cold calling businesses every single day and consistently turning up to meetings, whether those meetings turn to anything or not, over time they will. As your sales skills get better, you understand how to handle objections better, you understand the process of signing a client better. The more and more meetings you show up to and the more meetings you book, the higher your chances of signing a client. So consistency is absolutely key. It's not acceptable, and you're never going to find success in SMMA if you do, right, today I'm going to do 5 cold calls, tomorrow don't feel like it, woke up today, get out of bed 2 hours late, don't fancy it, get home from work, don't fancy it, at lunch I might get 1 in. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to hold yourself to a high standard to make sure you absolutely smash all of the targets and the sales targets you hit. That's step one. That's and that has a ripple effect down. If you're not being consistent with your outreach, you're going to generate less conversations, which is going to generate less meetings, which is going to generate less proposals sent, which is going to generate less clients. You have to start at the top by making and casting your rods into the pond of businesses so that you get meetings and you get clients. So that's step one of success. You have to be consistent, you have to keep yourself accountable, and you have to treat it like a real job. And finally, to find success in social media marketing, you have to be doing stuff that works now. It's no good watching a video that was produced 2 years ago on YouTube, or a course that was made a year ago, telling you, right, you need to send this Instagram DM and you're going to get to 10K a month within 3 months. It's not going to happen. Like, these strategies are outdated, which is why it's so important that if you're in a course or you're watching a particular YouTuber, it doesn't have to be me, it can be anyone on YouTube. You've got to make sure that and everyone says this, and you've got to be watching someone that owns an agency. That's just without saying. That's just like stupidity if you don't. It's very easy to do research to them. You drop the message saying, can I see your agency website? Can I see some proof of your agency? If they don't want to prove it, you make up your mind on that person. They might be too busy to prove it to everyone. Simple links, not too much to ask for. You've got to make sure they're running a proper agency. You've got to make sure that they're, one, running an agency, but two, they're running an agency in the way they say they're running an agency. So it's all well and good you having an agency, and you might be signing clients, etc. But if your strategy is to sign clients is Instagram outreach, when was the last time that particular person signed a client from Instagram outreach? When was the last time they signed it through the particular script they're sending? Was it a year and a half ago? Was it 2 years ago? like, you've got to do your work, your kind of groundwork on this. And if you're a follower of Tom and I, you'll be aware that we preach LinkedIn outreach, we preach cold calling. And those two things, we have abundance amount of proof that we still do that every single day. We have a sales team that sends 30 LinkedIn messages a day plus, and cold calls over 1,000 businesses a month per person. So, and someone messaged me the other day, is cold calling too saturated? Cold calling can never get too saturated. People have been cold calling for like 35 years. That's never going to get too saturated. It might be saturated with the type of offer you're offering, which is where your cold calling strategy needs to be changed. So if everyone's ringing the same businesses saying, I run a social media marketing agency, do you want a meeting? Yes, that's probably too saturated, which is why you need to approach it in a different way. But to get back to my point and what finds success is, you've got to be doing current strategies that work. Otherwise, you are going to look at SMMA and think this is a scam, SMMA doesn't work. But that's just because you're using outdated strategies, and that carries through everything. Like, success in SMMA doesn't necessarily have to be success in signing clients. It could be success at getting your clients results. Like, if you're using Facebook ad strategies from 2 years ago, or even 6 months ago, even 4 months ago, because there's been some updates recently that dramatically change how profitable your ads are going to be, you could look at Facebook ads and say Facebook ads are a load of shit, they don't work. That's just because you're using outdated strategies and you're not using the platform in the correct way with the correct type of ads and strategy. So you have to be using the most up-to-date strategies, you have to be using the most up-to-date sales techniques in order to get results on social media. If you're brand new to SMMA, the content on YouTube, you have to be very careful with what you listen to. Like I say, make sure you're listening to the right person, make sure they're practicing what they preach, make sure that it's actually up to date. Anyone can produce a video on how they got a client for 10 grand a month through, I don't know, Pinterest outreach. Even I'd fuck knows if Pinterest is even an outreach. I'd fuck knows if you can even message people on Pinterest. But if someone came out with a video saying Pinterest is the new outreach method that's kicking off in 2023, I just signed a client for 5k a month, there'll be loads of people queuing up being like, how did you do it? Fuck, I'm going to stop cold calling. When in reality, you've got to be very careful with what you listen to. The bottom line is, the best way, look at every social media marketing agency, all of the people that you look up to that have a team and have a substantial agency that's worth looking at, and that doesn't outsource anything. The people that are worth looking at all have an in-house team, all have in-house sales staff, and every one of those in-house sales staff does cold calling. That's just a fact. Anyone worth looking at, do your research. They all cold call, which shows you need to get over the hurdle. Anyone can cold call. You can do it through Go High Level. We cover that in the module in the course. Start cold calling businesses and make yourself stand out, and that's how you're going to find success. So be consistent, keep yourself accountable, act like it's a real business, do the most up-to-date strategies, and get over the stress, the scared mentality of why you can't cold call. There's no excuses. You have to do it if you want to compete with the bigger agencies and not just be stuck in the murky mud at the bottom of the pile of agencies that do the shitty outreach, don't know what they're doing, and at the bottom of the pile. But hopefully that inspired you a little bit, guys. Please check out the Academy, because those two modules have already made a dramatic impact to the Academy members' businesses. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm posting all of the reactions to the courses. If you haven't got a Go High Level account, click the 14-day free trial, drop me a message on Instagram once you do, and I'll send you the snapshot that's going to give you the sales funnel templates, the automations that we've tested $250,000 on, and the £250,000 on in the past 6 months, testing those automations so you don't have to, and you can literally just copy and paste that for all of your clients and go from there. So hopefully you enjoyed that video, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m.